Welcome back to the Daily Move. This is day 2 of a 4-week mobility challenge. If you're new to this channel, what it is, it's 4 weeks. Every week you're going to receive 4 new videos to help you improve your mobility. It's important to do them in order because every week we are going to progress. And you can always feel free to repeat a week if you feel like that's enough of a challenge. Today we're going to need a few things, including some small weights like 3 to 5 pound dumbbells and a stick. So I just use a hockey stick. So grab what you need and we're going to get started here. So we're going to start on all fours, going into a cat-cow here. Really rounding the spine and then going into extension, looking up towards the ceiling with that. And just going at your own pace here. You can go slower or faster, up to you. So now what we're going to do here is we're going to move it up into the shoulders. So you can see I'm sinking into my shoulder blades and then pushing it away, keeping my elbows as straight as possible. Now I'm moving forward and backwards here. And then seeing if we can create a circle with the shoulders. And if this is too complicated, just keep going with those scapular push-ups where you're just going up and down. Okay, we're going to pull back into a child's pose here. So next what we're going to do is we're going to be up on our forearms and we're going to push back up into dolphin, come back down onto the knees, and then push straight back up. So next we're on all fours and we're going to create a circle with our arm. Going in the same direction, we're going to repeat that 3 times. And now we're going to repeat the same thing on the opposite arm. We're going to return to that first arm, making the circle in the opposite direction now. Performing 3 reps before we switch sides. So next we're going to look up towards the ceiling and tuck the chin. Three times, and then what we're going to do is we're going to look to one side and look to the other shoulder. Once you've done that 3 times, then you're going to side bend the neck, bringing the ear down to the shoulder. Okay, next we're going to stretch out the wrists here. So the back of my hand is down on the floor and then I'm leaning away, feeling a nice stretch into my forearm. Okay, flipping the wrist so that the palm is down now. And we're working one arm here where you bend the elbow down, letting the palm lift up, feeling a nice stretch into the fingers. You're going to do 3 on one side and then 3 on the opposite side. Okay, next you're gonna lay down on your stomach here. You're gonna bend one knee up towards the side, and then you're gonna twist towards that bent knee. Alternating sides.
When you know when you do it, you're going to have to do it all by yourself.
So next we're going to stand up here, and it's like we've got a bow and arrow. I'm going to bring my one arm all the way to my chest, creating a spinal rotation here. And we're just alternating sides. So next you're going to place your hands on the wall, and you're going to sink between the arms, feeling a nice stretch into your back. Relax out of the pose and then try to get in deeper. Next, we're going to stand up with our arms out like a T, and we're going to corkscrew the arms. So you're seeing that my arms are twisting in opposite directions. As I slide to one side, I'm going to allow that ear to fall towards that bicep, and then you're just switching from side to side here. So next we're going to do some elbow circles here. And switching to your wrist now. You're going to hold your forearm in place as you perform circles. Once you've done 3 in one direction, go 3 in the opposite direction. And we're going to repeat that on the opposite wrist. Next, we're going to grab that hockey stick. And we're going to reach it over top of our head, feeling a nice stretch into the shoulders. Watch that your ribs don't flare here, so making sure that the ribs stay down and that you're not just jetting your head forward with this motion. It's easy ways to compensate if you don't have a lot of range here. Next, we're going to make circles with our arms, going overhead and switching directions after every circle. So next, the stick's going to be out in front of us. We're going to push it forwards and sink. We did a similar exercise to this against the wall, but now that the shoulders have opened up, you should be able to get in a little bit deeper. So stick aside, and what you're going to do is your opposite hand's going to go to your opposite foot as you twist open towards the ceiling. Just switching from side to side here at your own pace. So next you're going to grab a 3 or 5 pound weight and you're internally, externally rotating that arm. So you can see I'm just turning it all the way in, all the way out, and just letting that arm hang. Now, if you don't have a weight available, you can do it without a weight. That's fine too. Making sure to switch sides. So again, you can grab some light weight here, or you can do it without weights. And we're doing around the worlds. So I'm bringing the dumbbells overhead till they meet in the middle and slowly lowering down. Now I decided to kneel here just so that you can watch my hands. You can kneel, you can sit, you can stand, doesn't matter. What does matter is that your ribs stay down and that you're not doing this motion with your neck. So just check in. So now what we're going to do is you're going to bring the elbows up so that it's in line with the shoulders. You're rotating to bring the weights up, doing an overhead press, coming back down. You're going to internally rotate to bring the weight back down and then go back to center. Going back and forth through those motions there. Again, if you have no weights, no problem. Or if it's too heavy with the weights, no problem. Just do the motion with your arms. So you can put the weights to the side. You're going to lay on your stomach. You're going to reach over top of your head. And then you're going to lift one arm up at a time. Really feeling your lower trap move. Now, once you've done one of each arm, you're going to slowly start migrating the arms down towards your side. So after each repetition, just bring your arms down just a tad, working this in a bunch of different ranges. Eventually, your arms will hit by your side. So once you've completed that, you're going to bring your arms up on your back. So bend both elbows. Let the elbows fall. You're going to feel a nice stretch into the front of the shoulders. And then you're going to bring them over top of your head. Reach up towards your shoulder blades. Feel a nice stretch there before repeating that. So you're working back and forth here at your own pace. I like to hang out while my elbows are just kind of falling towards the ground. It feels like a nice stretch. So next we're going to get into a bicep stretch here. So my arms are behind me and I'm thinking really tall chest here. You can see the back of my hands are down on the ground, fingertips facing away. And then I'm going to pull my bum towards my heels slightly, thinking really tall chest, feeling a nice stretch into the biceps there. This stretch can be quite intense, so make sure to slowly go into it. And we're gonna finish off with a tricep stretch here. So my hand is going behind my back and then I'm using the other one to push it down gently. And switching sides. So this is gonna wrap up your day 2 for the mobility challenge. Thank you so much for following along. If you like today's workout, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. I am trying to grow my channel, so if you know anyone that would benefit from this challenge, please share. I really appreciate it. Have an awesome day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.